If you're a man and you know that you want to succeed in everything you do, if you're a man and you are into business and you want to succeed, or you are into any other thing and you want to succeed doing that particular thing very well, then there are some kind of people you have to avoid. The greatest of those particular people you have to avoid are in this particular video. So if you're a man and you know that you want to succeed in that business you are doing, you want to succeed in that job you are doing, you want to succeed in that career you are pursuing, you want to definitely complete that particular course very well, then watch this particular video to the end. Please don't skip any part of it. Watch it to the very end and thank me later.
A broke girl is dangerous to your finances. 3 reasons why you should avoid dating broke girls. Number 1, they don't date for love. They date for survival. They see you as their source of income and they expect you to pay for all their expenses. Because right now they're not getting into what they do. No source of income. They don't earn money from anywhere. So the only source of income they have is you. You know, understand? The worst part is that their own definition of love now wait till you feel afford. That's why when they discuss with their fellow girls, maybe the girl goes, "You should say that boy love you." Because they say, "And I buy me this one," and they use it. And so their definition of love now wait till you feel afford. But the worst thing is that you yourself now, you have your own expenses you are paying and you just they come up. As an adult, you have what they use money they do. You call they invite another adult to go help you spend your money. That's a financial mistake and that you go feel ruin your finances if care is not taken. You know that's so avoid them with all your strength. The second reason why you should avoid dating broke girls, they are quick to broke shame you. Any small thing they don't tag you stingy. And I tell people say the only reason person knows you stingy say they beg you not give. So whenever they ask you for a favor and you fail to grant it, they will label you as a stingy person. Before you look now, they want to give you attitude. And then you go see full adults, they vex for you because you not agree do for her what she not fit do for her own self. You see girl of 18, 20, 30 something, they vex for a boy of that same age because the boy not agree do for her what she not fit do for her own self. Before you look now, she want to label you, she want to pressure you, she want to compare you to other people. You know that's another top boy say, no, they date girls who be say they're not getting it to lose. Because majority of all these girls they're not getting it. Apart from them being a girl, they're not getting another thing where she qualified and say she be so person. So the only pride they have, majority of them, not just the physical appearance of them being a girl, and now waiting they get to offer you be that. So stop entertaining all these girls because the more you date them, the more they see them as normal things. Say that they say and say for her sake for herself as a girl not to get anything, it's normal. But for you as a boy not to get something, it's not normal. But you be adult, she be adult. You get your own money. Why she not supposed to get her own money? You know that before you look at the one they lure you, they go spend money where you don't want to spend. Especially get one time like that. If I want to come my house, everything in my house, AC, television, fridge, everything to make house they comfortable is there. She they pressure me to go lodge. Why? Simply because she want to take pictures and she want shop chicken. She won't live normal and she dey see all those things as expensive. So now why you say you want, so now go somewhere before you look now she don't video chicken, she don't snap chicken and rice post. All those things will be say you as a normal, they say as normal thing she's broke or normal on her own, she not feel they afford them. So she they see them as normal expensive things and she not feel afford them for herself. She won't lure you now make you go spend your money. You know understand? And the worst part is that these broke girls, when you go as maybe you go restaurant go eat something, the other things will be say ordinarily she not feel use her money buy. You know that's even why normally on your own you feel eat one turkey normally, but why get the other 2 turkey normally? You feel finish 2 turkey at a sitting for normal eating, but she go order because normally on her own before. But if she that same girl what go eat that, she even eat her without that turkey, you just collect normal plantain, beans and rice, maybe one beef, she's okay. But because you know she won't pay, she go order things for your head. You know understand? I mean I tell young boys as we did like this now, apart from normal car expenses, your normal rent where you they pay, and you person will be say you know they smoke and you know they high like that. 20,000 naira they go a long way. That time you go know say 20,000 naira, especially maybe you can get food stuff for your house, you get everything they package for your house. You go know say 20k na a lot of money. Not a lot get where papa not get fan. They pressure you with get easy, you my brother. You know that's that. Use your brain. The third reason why you should avoid dating broke girls, they are very, very ungrateful. They are loyal to their emotions and feelings, not your sacrifices. Any small maybe if you offend you one and you got the reminders after what I do for you, she go tell you say what you do for me. she dey equate your sacrifices with the body wey she offer you. And the worst thing is that these girls, they don't even get anything going on in their life. If you adapt to that, they tell you, I won't give you assignments now. Just interview like up to 20 girls now. Ask them, say, that phone where they use, who buy them? Majority of that of the 20 girls who you want to interview, you will see, say 18 of them now boys, their boyfriend buy that phone for them. So you see, say these girls on their own self, they never even work their own personal 1 million, 500,000, even 200,000, even 100,000 personal, even not be seen a boy give them. So any girl will be say she did in that state, she not really know the value of money. So anything you do for herself, she dey see and say it's normal, you are supposed to do it. So just because she don't really say and say now your duty to provide for her, your duty to do all those things for her, she not go regard you, because people they look and say now you supposed to do one before. So if you do them, it's normal for her. So not they entertain all these girls. And the worst thing is that many of these girls, so they not even get anything where they go on for their life. You will kill yourself for this same girl now. Tomorrow, if you know sharp the way they reason now, you go shock. And that boy don't take over where you stop. You know understand why you dey with this girl will be say boy go fit go shop right, go use 10k carry. Not cross bridge for girl when fit cross gutter for you. Because majority of all these girls are just there with you for the moment and for temporary reasons. If life not still balanced the way you dey reason now, tomorrow they'll still press and leave you, they'll deal with another person. The way they do not, they where two girls they discuss. I overhear them where they one they talk say you just like they spending money, not beside even ask them. You know understand? So use your brain follow all these girls, because if life cast against you now, who ready and who is capable now go still marry her tomorrow. You know understand? So use your brain. And the reason why these guys they jump, why you feel so okay for one community, you see girl be safe. Just observe now for your area, now for your street. You see some girls who be say only for that community they don't date more than 5 to 10 boys. Why? Because they don't feel they pay their bills. So if they deal with if they break up with the correct boyfriend, now they still need another boy to pay that bill. Now why you say they not they take as a break up now, before you look now that person don't take over. If that one still fuck on that person don't take, for one community, some girls don't date more than 10 boys for only one street. You know that, but if that person be say she's well on her own before, they do well for her life. If one relationship where she did not go well as planned, you go say she go even take time for her to even accept another person to her life. But because say she need person to pay her expense for her life to keep going, she need a boy. She need a man for her life to keep going. So they dive into a relationship with Tosha Kando. Use your brain, you know understand?
Have you watched the video, right? Did you see what I am talking about? The problem I have with most ladies is that I don't understand the reason why a broke lady will be telling a broke guy that you are not my class. Why will you be saying that? You people are supposed to form an association, like association of broke people. That is it. Because how can you just be walking around? The only thing you carry around is just your body. You have to go and build up your buttocks and breasts plus your vagina. That is just what you can offer. That is just what you are walking around with. And then you'll be going around asking men what they can offer to you. You yourself, what can you offer? Do you actually like broke people yourself? The truth of the matter is that nobody wants a broke person around him or her. So just like you don't want broke people around you, also know that men don't also want broke people around them. This is just it. Nobody wants to be around a broke person. So just like you are broke, then you should also appreciate broke people. Not that you'll be walking around asking them what they can offer, what can they give to you. You that is asking them those questions, what can you offer yourself? Until you are able to offer something, don't begin to ask people what they can offer. Yes, let us understand ourselves this particular way, because this thing is not getting out of hand. So just like the guy said in the video, ladies are now measuring the kind of love a guy is having for them per what the guy can give to them. You yourself, what can you give to that particular person? One thing you ladies must understand is that men fear this particular statement, give me money. Every man is always afraid of that particular statement, no matter how rich the man is. So if you want to be valued, then you have to bring value. Where is it written that the woman is supposed to always be receiving? Where is it documented? Who brought out that particular law that it is the man who is always supposed to be spending on the woman? And the funny part of this whole thing is that you will never hear this kind of silly statement from independent women. Women that are doing so well for themselves in business, in education, in their careers and all that. It is all these broke ladies who are walking around having nothing to offer apart from buttocks, breasts and vagina. They are just those who are always found of such statements. So you see, If you want to be valued, you must bring value. That is just the point. So if you are looking for a man who will be providing for you, also be ready to bring something to the table. Because gone are the days where ladies will just stay at home and be giving birth and be taking care of children. You are trying to put yourself in the shoes of ladies of those days, forgetting that ladies of those days were not going to school. They were not also trying to build up a career for themselves. All what they were doing were to remain at home, be giving birth and be taking care of those particular children. So it was the sole responsibility of the man to make sure that he provides everything. But nowadays, women are even doing so much better than men. So what are you trying to say? Change is constant, and so everyone is changing, so you must also change. That is just it. But this particular kind of ladies are just looking for men that will be providing for them. So they want the men to always be providing for them, but for them, they don't want to change a little bit. They don't want to follow the footsteps of their fellow women who are doing so well for themselves. So that is just it. Nobody wants a broke person around him or her. Once you are trying to avoid broke men, also know that men are also trying every possible means to avoid broke women. This time around, everybody is wise now. So that is just it. You cannot just be there empty without bringing anything. So it is what you are doing that will attract people towards you. So if you want to get what you want, then start doing something to get it. That is just it. How can you be putting pressure on a young man to have certain properties your father is not having? A young man in his 30s, you are pushing him and you are telling him that he needs to have a car, he needs to own his own house. But your father is at his 60s and he is still renting to stay. You people are still staying in a rented apartment. What are you telling me? So you see, you must change your mindset. I know that there are ladies who are doing so well for themselves. I know that there are ladies who are pushing so hard they don't even need a man. But there are those particular ones who just think that having buttocks, breasts and vagina is all a woman needs to have to get everything she's looking for. If you are in that particular category, then you have to better change of your mind. That is why men are carrying you up and down when they are going for the club, when they need sex. And when they now want to marry, they go to their villages and marry responsible women. Because you have shown to the men what you are good for. It is true that men are moved by what they see. So when you show them breasts and buttocks, they will definitely carry you for sex because that is what you are good for. And then when they now want to get married, they go to their villages and look out for well-mannered women to get married to. Even if they will not go to their villages to marry, there are well-mannered women in the cities that they can get and marry. So that is just it. The world is changing. Change is constant. Everybody is changing. So you must also change. That is just the thing. So don't be expecting that men are always supposed to be providing for you. There is no law anywhere. It is not written anywhere like that. The Bible verse you're always using to back up your claim is not talking about men taking care of women. It is actually talking about people taking care of widows. Try to read out the whole of that particular scripture. That is just it. So, men are trying every possible means to avoid broke women. Just like you as a broke lady who is also trying every possible means to avoid broke men. So that is just it. Begin to work on yourself as a lady if you find yourself in that particular category, and then you get to realize that responsible men will get attached with you. I'm sending out special greetings to the women who are doing so well for themselves in business and their various careers without trying to depend on any man for anything. And for us as men, just like the guy said in the video, if you definitely want to progress, if you want to succeed, if you want to definitely become better than you are, then you must avoid this kind of women. Avoid them. Not just only women. Even if the person is a man and the person is that particular broke and the person is not contributing to your life, the person is not trying to bring any kind of an idea to help you, then you must avoid the person. But when the person is even a woman, then that is worse. You must avoid that particular person. Even though it is true that you find the love of your life in the days of your little beginnings, but you must understand that that particular love of your life is only following you because she got to realize that you are having a future. So if you are definitely not making it, if you are definitely not progressing, then that particular love of your life will definitely run away from you. So you see, as a young man who is just starting life, avoid this kind of women, just like the guy said in that particular video. Build up your life, build up everything that you definitely want to build up. In fact, and as you are in the process, you will definitely find a woman who is ready to love you for who you are and support you. That is the woman for you. Not this particular broke women who are just carrying breast, buttocks and vagina, walking around looking for whose life to wreck useless. Avoid them. avoid them. Oh, beware to the wise is always enough. Thank you so much for watching this particular wonderful video. Please don't forget to like it. Don't also forget to share it to bless other people. And please don't forget to subscribe to this particular channel for wonderful videos just like this one. Thank you so much and God bless you.